you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Get every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see it.
Hello? Alright. Good to be starting up. Hello everybody. Or are you all welcome? Welcome to our stream. I'm back. I'm Nal. You know who I am at this point. And today, we're gonna be playing one of my personal favorite indie games called Not For Broadcast. I mentioned that I really wanted to play this game last stream. And yeah, I really love this game. Now, I will say, last time I played this game on my PS, I got to a certain broadcast where it just kept crashing. So I'm hoping the game's been updated since then and fixed, which would be very nice. So I never got to complete this game on my PS. I ended up having to play on my PC, but it's been a while since I last played this game. A good while, and I really love it. It's one of my personal favorite games. It's kind of a mix of horror and comedy at a point. It's in that weird little in-between area where it's very funny, but it's also very spooky in bits. So we're gonna be playing this game, and I'm hoping we can get through it. I really do love this game, and I think it's very underrated as well. I think it's one of the most underrated indie games I've played in a long time. And it's kind of weird because it didn't pop off quite as much as other indie games I know. But anyway, let me just quickly plug in this thing for me. Plugging in something, so I realized one of my things is very low on charge. There we go. Nice. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna be having fun with this. I'm very much looking forward to this. I hope the audio is okay. I hope you guys are looking forward to this stream. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I also have a bunch of DLCs. I've never played the DLCs. So if we beat the main story, I might play the DLCs. Hydrate, I do have a hydrate. I have an Iron Brew with me. That's how you know I'm Scottish. Hydrate, don't pat me, sunset, you bitch. A good old Iron Brew. And a stretch. So you know I'm Scottish when I have a fucking Iron Brew cut out of me. But yes, we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna have fun with this. I will use it. No! No, you will not. Let's just go with the campaign. Yeah, that's as far as I got before the game started crashing and I had to play my PC, but we're just gonna go new game. And it's gonna start over. So yeah, we're just gonna override it. It's been a while since I last played. Okay. We're just gonna go standard difficulty, broadcaster. I might not talk much, by the way, during this, because it is very audio focused, very story focused, but I will laugh, and I will read chat, so don't worry. Here we go. If I remember right, the first few broadcasts are pretty funny, and then this game just takes a complete U-turn. I hope the audio is okay. Let me know if you can hear the game okay. Because like I said, it is very audio focused, so. Here we are, not for broadcast. Can you read the game? That's good, that's good. God, I'm excited to play this game again, dude. I loved this game when I first played it. It was so good. And if you guys like this playthrough, we might do the DLCs as well. Hopefully it doesn't crash me. Because the DLCs, from what I've heard, are also pretty great. Day 1, the election. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it's my D-pad.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. Alright, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so, you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry.
Also, yeah, you'll notice this game has full motion video, which is like straight up people acting.
So if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Okay. So, I should be able to get the power on. There we go.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to focus on in this game, so it gets pretty hectic.
Right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three.
Like Salad Weekly.
On the right. When you've done that,
Crazy deal.
look up to the front again.
Sure. Alan James. Sure. Come to Bumbly. Exercise by Salad Weekly. Okay. Micromanager Simulator. Yeah, it is. It really is.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Total Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of the Scorching Party have to say on their
6,
historic
5, 4, 3, 2. There we go.
Throwback to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Okay. The real delay in the audio is wild. Oh yeah, it's wild. It's nuts. Hey, what's up, on?
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1 now.
But first,
There we go.
it's a decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on
How you doing, Mon? Hope you're doing well.
and use the right stick on your wireless controller to move the wave up and down.
their bold promises of permanent change. But critics have accused
Oh,
him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to advance's overwhelming
We're dealing with the interference. Alright.
Former Home Secretary
Great, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't
Nice.
play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
to hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill after
We do it?
What? Why?
We did!
Running late.
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
God, I love the behind the scenes things when like you can see the ad playing and like they're just so done with it. I got like much probably listening still. That's good, that's good.
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and
Stay on who's talking.
whoever is doing
Okay.
the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same
No
shot
shot longer than 10
10
seconds.
seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or
What is with this salad commercial I'm just noticing?
3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long.
Look at this salad commercial. What the fuck is going on with it?
Want to see who's doing the talking.
Exclusive lettuce fringe.
It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you?
What the fuck is this salad commercial?
Screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds,
I remember
everybody.
my screens.
Going in 5, 4,
4,
3.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from
Nice,
winners
nice.
But first,
Get
our
ready to go to
very
Megan on
reporter,
screen
Megan
4.
Wolf, is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf.
Hey!
And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare.
Right, go to Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his
Joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Nice, we're doing
Try
it.
and stay on whoever's talking.
Your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
the medicated. Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
He really is.
Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
Successful. I said to Peter, what a
Thunder Twat.
this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
So this is a lot of the games, like you're switching between reaction,
Am I right in saying that the
and
character you play in this movie
the
is
cameras. Just gotta keep it up.
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over.
Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. This is just the first broadcast. I hope you guys can hear it okay.
2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding.
Switch it up. Just switch it up.
Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore.
Oh.
Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again. Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens around the
Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
5, 4,
exciting stuff.
3, 2, 1.
Exciting stuff.
And
Go
we're
to the film clip, screen 1.
Yeah, there we go. Beep, beep, boop, boop. God, look what's happening in the studio. Sorry. Wait, I forgot my family members trying to rest. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh, interface. God, yeah, so you can see, like, what's kind of happening, like, in the studio, and, like, how...
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Oh, shit.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Jubbly, mate.
For you, baby.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time. Hold down the R2 button, but this time, move the right stick up. Upwards, mate.
Okay.
Upwards.
Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine.
Right,
We're
now
doing
let's
okay.
match it back by going downwards.
The virus. The sterility. This formula, this is the key.
God, it was so funny just seeing him go so fucking angry. There we go.
Ask ourselves.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Alright. Dude, what is this on? What the fuck is this? Alright, cool, we got it, we got it. Who the fuck is this guy? Hope you're not stupid or you're asleep. You read it up. Honestly, I make a game like 10-20% a little bit louder. I can make it a bit louder. How's that? Oh.
Mate, if you don't turn up the broadcast volume, you won't be able to time your bleeps. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro.
Right, gotcha.
Remember,
No, good. No, good. Okay, good.
count 1, 2, and hold it down. Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got a feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's okay. You can use the Paris wireless controller and select the screens you prefer.
seriously
Check local press for dates and times.
3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now welcome
there
back.
we
to
go.
Advanced Headquarters.
Hey, thank you for following. I'll turn this one down just so I can hear the game over. Yeah.
Cut to the
Wait,
outside
game?
broadcast.
Blaster there? Let me know.
Get ready to bleep.
Hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Uh-oh. Oh.
What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used.
I was like, welcome up for broadcast. I hope you're doing well. I'm now.
But you,
Oh.
the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Coarser than the grub is funny.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
Is he
Throughout the campaign,
drinking?
you've heard us say
He's on
advance are
TV.
not a political party. A party is what you have.
But yeah,
when
welcome to
things
the
are
stream. I
going
hope
well.
you're
When the
enjoying
country
your
is
stay. Feel free to
suffering,
lurk
you
if you
need a
want. I'm
party.
now also
You need a
malfunction.
team. A team that can change things.
And yeah, welcome to Now for Broadcast.
Today is day one of a new future.
Feel free to lurk, feel free to chat if you want. Either way, we appreciate you being here.
So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the
He's
nation,
gonna be
we
drunk
used
as
our
hell.
executive
He's
powers
so drunk.
to pass the Assets and Wealth Act.
Oh, drunk.
Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing
Oh, that was a
sweeping
perfect
reform of the
switch. Look at
tax
that.
system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting.
Look at all of them in the studio just sitting around.
Unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to
Oh my
hide.
god.
And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have
It's
to raise
hilarious. Yeah.
billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance.
Oh my
and our
god.
apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully, we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Don't look at me, man. I'm just doing my job.
A new government. That's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow. With
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. You're right in the middle of my news broadcast. Oh, thanks. We'll be back with full volume. Is that what we're advertising on this? Alright, broadcast complete. That was the first broadcast. So yeah, you can get the gist of what the game is. Like you do the broadcasting, you censor out swears, you just do the odds, it's a lot about timing. It's got a good sense of humor, but also there was a bit of story stuff going in there. So there's like an election, and he's talking about taxing the rich and everything. It's like, so there is a story that's undermining a little bit, and that will slowly get back up over time. So yeah, that's pretty wild.
It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
All right.
This is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth
Current
you have
wealth broadcast for.
shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake, so why would you care?
AABD. Don't know the alphabet how I say. Okay, I got a decent grade on that. I got a decent grade.
Tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
Okay, so I'm in the boss's good books.
Alright, mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Pop in there now.
Alright.
On the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Choose any one of them and select load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there.
Is that the day? I did say I played it. Yeah, this is the day. God, you can see it's been yeah, it was 2023 when I first played this game. And now it's been a long time.
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly
So this is
News.
where I can
But
watch
before
all my
that, let's take a look
broadcasts, I
at
can
what's coming
pause
up
it,
later on tonight.
I can play it, I can speed it up. 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago since I last played this game.
Right, now let's take a look at the rushes. Right, this is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to
So this is like where you can see what you couldn't show, including the, so it's like when you was starting to go, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I can like show the interview here, and I could, I could, play the parts we
These
couldn't
aren't
play.
my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think he won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do 1 beastly interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on thin, bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
Such a dick.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, awesome.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
So this is what
Later
we
we'll be
could
hearing
show.
from shock election winners.
And if we speed it up, we can go to what we couldn't show again. You can see he laughed. I want to get to what I couldn't show, because it's funny. It's such a fucking asshole.
Setting this down. What kind of operation? I don't understand it. Running.
Mr. Blundercatch, I understand you're upset, but we can...
Rob! I'll be at the doorstep. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract.
A whole ham?
You think I don't know that?
I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to. Go on then. Say it.
What?
Told you so.
That's Dr. Lance T.
Your hair looked nice.
Flanagan.
See, this is why you're single.
Oh my god. So you can see why I like this game. It's very funny. You see the adverts as well. Everything. Nice. I came back to a man demanding a whole ham. Yes. He wants a whole ham. He wants a whole ass ham.
I am a small bacon
spider.
spider who belongs in a sandwich.
Oh yeah. Day free and
Here, are you
unexpected
happy?
form. Oh, so this is the
Are you
house stuff
happy?
in between. Old bacon ham. You arrive home to find post on the mat. Most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiously, it's better you open it. From the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston, 14. Susie Winston, 19. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Jesus. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be productive and get to work immediately or ease yourself. I would be friendly. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now a file of major importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up the violation. Recommend that your colleague reports it. What your colleague that you won't tell anyone. Report the violation. I probably recommend that they report it. Like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that. Question 3. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit the final deadline, leave work early and head to the pub with chow. Changes the colleague. Leave early and head home to stay with your family. Huh. I guess if my job's on the line, I guess I would like stay a little while to finish the deadline. It depends on how strict the boss is. Question 4. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day with your friends and family. Washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. I've been practicing with your co-workers. Think you'll win the talent contest. I'd say I'd go if I was free, but I wouldn't mind missing it. Like if I had to miss it, then fine. Question 5. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on the issues and challenges faced with. Refuse to attend. I would just say goodbye to everyone. Like, hey, you know, it's a good working year, blah blah blah. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models. Jesus. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. Play with your local sports team. These are the things I like to do. Wouldn't that also come under like spending time with family? Question 7. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of daily grind, going somewhere unfamiliar with and experience challenges, structured day out, theme park, pursuing thrills and intense for your family, romantic getaway with a partner in a tropical island paradise. I guess this, because it sounds the least hectic. Question 8. It's the most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, equal. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. On your name. Okay. Family matter. Okay. It's late. Some of the kids will be on the bed. You're just drying up your favorite coffee cup. A worn out souvenir, your first trip together. The prints fade. The goofy stick still makes you proud. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a neon green suitcase, is Chris, non-sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm sorry for bursting in the way, Alex. Chris stammers. But I need a favor and you're the only one I can ask. The problem was going on? Are you okay? Should I get some? No need to worry, Sam. It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. You've heard about the Assets Wealth Act. I literally work on the news, Chris. Yeah, I work on the news. They were saying they're gonna charge people, right? Chris fist bangs the table. It's total bullshit. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that type of power. I can't believe they're actually getting away with it. Madness. Which is why I need your help. Exactly what I need. Why do I get a feeling? Not gonna like this yet. What's gonna happen? Chris Iams seem to be resting comfortably in the 4 tiles. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport. What for? They've taken mine and half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar. Wait, they've taken your passport? And half the countries? Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my account. Please, Alex. I won't ask if I had any choice. Is there another way? Chris' mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I treated your children like you were my own, your family. Yeah, Sunset, I told you this game gets heavy. This game gets heavy. Alright, it's against the law, I can't help with this. But at the same time, they said they've taken his passport and other people in the country. Law's the law, yeah, but they've revoked his passport and other people in the country. That's like shady shit. He's family. He's family. I gotta help family. You gotta look out for family. I gotta. Sus as fuck. Yeah, like, that's really sus that they've taken his passport and other people in the country. That's like really... That's not right. Something's not right about that. Climb the stairs to your bedroom. Careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned. And, as usual. You open the wardrobe and lock the safe and retrieve the passport. Sleepy Royce breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? Gonna tower the truth. Chris is downstairs. Sam sits bolting up right now. All thoughts of sleep gone. But they're leaving the country. Are things really that bad? Apparently, but they've been fine. And leave. According to Chris, but I'm not sure. Look, if they revoked his passport, the things are pretty fucking bad. The blurry lines on Sam's forehead seem to relax. Thank you. We've had to look out for family, and if I know my little... probably all one big overreaction. I know how important your family is to you. I don't think it's a big deal. No, we gotta help him. They've revoked his passport, dude. Something about that ain't right. Something about that is not right. You close the safe and head back downstairs to find Chris at the table, fidgeting. They jump up as soon as you enter the kitchen. I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give it to him. For the first time, Chris smiles. Oh, it's infectious. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and breathing. I release grabs. Nigh on. Yeah, for night. Go to bed, hope you do. Okay. That's a really tough one. Because yeah, it's against the law, but at the same time, the fact that they revoked his passport is like sus as fuck. And we're all getting letters by advance. Or like, oh, how do you do stuff at work? What's important for this? Like, that's really sus as fuck. Hey, the fallout. Well, I hope I did the right thing. What the fuck? No, Chris didn't do that. Chris didn't do that. He just took the passport.
Come on, mate. On your left, the plugs and stuff. You need to get at
Oh,
least
shit.
the bottom 4
3, 4. But he can't wear a passport. He is family. I don't think he's gonna do that.
You know, load the tapes under the desk. Look down.
Should we play this? Is this toy safe? What the fuck is this? Mr. Snuggles? I will hide right back, Spawn. Advanced go-getters. Okay. Not the Snuggles. It's Mr. Snuggles. It's literally like 2 years since I last played this game. I can't remember. This is so. Yeah, security questions. Oh. Okay. That toy made me scared when this game came out. It did? I want to see it now. I want to see it now. Jesus.
The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So, like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
and we're off.
Okay.
Right, mate, if I get time off, I'll get back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Jesus Christ, Dave.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that touches the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the
Yeah, this one seems nice. They're smiling. They're happy.
living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future.
Started the broadcast.
Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new
I can either show her gambling or getting her.
Gives us a sense if this influential young father at the tender age of 23 becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honors, immediately being
Yeah, I think these little things branch depending on what you pick.
favorably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehearts. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid.
I'm sorry, this one's funny. I gotta show this one. I don't think the viewers are gonna like it, but it looks funny.
The cave system was previously thought unreachable, but
They're
thanks
like
to
to fight each other.
flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised that the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve remarkable results.
I'm sorry, that's too funny.
Rumors abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very program. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his criteria. And Griever's bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be?
Jesus.
I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an Advance-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that and mega more for the group of young actors who are already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act
8,
firsthand.
7,
They'll be talking
6,
and performing later.
5,
That's all coming up
4,
on tonight's
3,
National
2,
News.
1. Nice. Oh, interface. Yeah, dude, like, I feel like this guy hates his job. He's so, like, angry off broadcast and everything. Oh wait, you're the guy from the yard. You're Alan James. You're the guy from the yard. I literally cannot remember, like, anything apart of, like, this game gets really deep.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan
so
James,
weird.
author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We'll become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps
James
Advance
is
just
right.
realise that if we carry on
That's
the way
his
we are,
book.
we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this real economy?
Alan James is right.
Advance are the most disruptive threat.
Made me choke on my drink, dude. That is funny.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this
I...
will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like
Bro's tweaking, bro's tweaking.
I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public
Bro, he's lost in the
services,
script. I don't think he even has one.
funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them
Oh,
in my
this is wrong
book,
by Kate.
Frankenscience and opiarts. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see the better sustainable. If the states lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
Oh.
1 minute back.
There we go.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
What the fuck?
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
Hey, Alan? Probably. Oh, this is the Mr. Snuggles one.
How's it going? Actually, fuck it, I don't care. I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. Alright, mate, see you later, bye!
I'm just saying...
Mr. Snuggles.
Oh, Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of wording, that's all I can do.
God, that was great. Alan James is right. What a name for a book.
If that sticks, I'll destroy
5, 4, 3.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list.
The fuck is with that voice place? Yeah, the Snuggle story was a bit, wait, what? Oh, wait, how do I do this again? Up, no, wait a minute, wait, I forgot the button! I forgot the button! Hold on, let me open up my sandwich. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. I'm gonna eat my sandwich a little bit. Over the bar! Well, things didn't go exactly as planned. Let's try that again. Try that again. This time I'll do it right. Perfect. Okay, we're right here. Oh yeah, the Mr. Snuggles ad. What the fuck is this? Mom, don't laugh at me.
I'm just saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of wording, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Little JD scared of the big bad culture with water.
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already
doing the sound of failure.
Solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the
Okay, there we go. I need to let go of the
every
button.
day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy.
What's up, Gregory? How are
What's
you?
it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads.
He's sitting there well pants, I'm sure. Wait, is he? I can't remember.
Keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't
Who are
enough
you?
being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
What?
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang
What?
on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Thomas.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need
What
legislation
the fuck?
to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us.
I literally
Next, I'm
just...
joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective.
Oh my god, he's a
Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your
They're
community
fighting
at
each other
night,
now,
looking
what the
into windows
fuck?
and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the
Thank you for doing
Sunday
first good.
sermon, we probably shouldn't
There we
have
go.
found hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the
Okay,
Bible. Look,
something gonna
Leviticus
happen with
clearly
you.
states that- Oh,
Who the fuck is that?
Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped. Delia, Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
Is it a
As
gimp?
I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's
What?
the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, guys. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
What? I'm a gimp.
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Back you go. Back in your gimp space. Off you go.
Who's responsible for you to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh my god, he's so dumb.
Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said get
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your naughty, you beast cut.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look,
so
when our daughter
dumb.
Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on
Oh
morality.
my god.
And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to
Okay,
the heart of the matter.
hopefully uninterrupted,
Tony
yeah.
Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swat. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday.
His
Many
birthday?
happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be
Excuse
doing
me?
it. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously,
Oh
Titwank's
my
quite hard
god.
to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Fucking the fuck, man.
Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing
Way.
this surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sopen!
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but
Why are we interviewing this guy?
since leaving custody,
He's clearly busy.
find a new job.
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Who the fuck is she?
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez.
What the fuck?
You know, it's inherently unjust.
Jeremy is so done.
So, do you feel tempted to...
Clown?
I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Freebollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Who the fuck
It's getting a bit busy here.
are all these people?
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal there, Tony.
Fucking way, let's believe that.
Oh my
Well, we're just trying to
god.
get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and
I
order.
didn't get an understanding of anything, Jeremy. I'm more confused than I've ever been.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell was that?
Yes.
Oh my god, I love this game so much.
You can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Come back. How hard can it be? This is on you.
10 seconds, everybody.
Okay, so this is a musical segment.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
3, 2.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of
What the fuck is Jeremy doing?
a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools.
Hey,
Welcome
Friendship.
to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
I'm sorry, who's the guy in the
Harry and I
corner?
were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey,
Who's the dude in the corner?
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately,
He looks
I
dead
directed
inside.
pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a
Excuse me?
surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an
Dude, that
extract
guy
from this
looks
play,
so
aren't you?
dead inside.
To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah? Because in a way, she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way.
Okay.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank.
Oh yeah, the
Secretary
letters.
retrieved it
We got
from
one of
the bin
those.
and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that
What?
Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant.
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Okay, is this a musical? The guy said to go to the beat, right?
I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone.
Friendship.
Guessing what might be around every corner. What's around the corner?
Cringe, it's so cringe.
What's around the corner? Oh, hi, Gary. Oh, heavens no! It's Gary the Fist! Gary the Fist!
Gary the First.
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father? Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject.
One.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right. Maths is for
Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
It's happening anymore? I don't know.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? My arm's free coat.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Oh, is this the beat thing? Ooh.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at
1, 2. This game is hilarious. 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm sobbing, I can't even. This game's hilarious. Try to just follow the beat.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cool lads. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
The fuck?
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum if for dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
What the fuck?
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
What the fuck's going on there? Oh my god, look at Jeremy in the screen.
Just work as a team.
Look at him.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
And Jeremy's like, why am I here? He's so done.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Dalton. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
I have the way I have words for the rhymes.
I believe that was art.
Oh well, I hope you guys enjoyed that.
I have a similar belief about adequate check.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
These twats out of my studio. Dude, I love this game. I love this game. It's so fucking funny. Hold up, give me a second. Yeah, feel free to. I'm gonna eat my sandwich when you type that in. I will hydrate, thank you, man. Oh my god. Oh, I got a trophy. I'm gonna go A on all of those, hell yeah. Friendship, sweaty water. The fuck? Fuck did you just DM me so sad? Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Also, wait, do I still have my Discord things on? Hold on. Let me mute that. Sorry. I'd have Discord audio on for when, like, Abe and stuff join us for Rivals. Dude, I love this game. Oh, this is so good. What did that not like me? Okay, well, I'm better in their books now. I can type that in chat, now knows what yet. Oh my god, this game's great. This game's so good. Oh. 50 in a late night. Okay. You get to the theater slightly early as Sam's already there waiting, dressed for the night. You smile widely as you join hands and take your seats in the private boat. Okay, let's do this. The tickets arrived on your doormat on Monday with a typed thank you from Chris. Oh, Chris got us tickets! An opera? Nice, Chris. You'll get your passport back soon enough, apparently. The show isn't to your usual taste. A pretentious opera in a language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. Still, the complimentary drinks sure do come smooth. When the show finally ends, and then he bows to the people beneath, you stand in line, get your coat. Sam hands you. As with a hilarious impression, the conductor is swaying wildly. And the couple in front of you are talking about the regulation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. It sounds awful. Sam smiles gratefully at you as you both think of Chris safe and sound. Oh god. When you get home, you're still laughing as Sam heads upstairs, shower, bed. But you— Yo, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. On the stream. I will hydrate. Thank you. Welcome to Not for Broadcast. How are you doing well, Honey Bee? Good to see you. You notice your 14th-year-old son isn't home, and there's a note on the kitchen table in his almost illegible scrawl. How are you? I'm doing okay today. Still mentally I'm a bit all over the place, but I'm doing alright today. Just chilling, you know. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday. For fuck's sake, get it over with. Get it over with. It says he's at a friend's house. The school night, so you go over there and march him home. I trust my son. I trust my son. God damn Well, it's still always good to see you. We all appreciate Alrighty. So, I'm gonna trust my son. I think he knows how to handle himself. It's one night. He's got to start taking responsibility for his own decisions sometime. What's the worst that could happen? Just came to say chaos. That's no problem. Need to work, so we'll lurk now. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy the lurk. A call from school. Your family's answering machine crackles into life. Who could be calling while you and your spouse are at work? This game hurts that boy, alright. Good afternoon, this is a message for the Winston family. It's Miss Smith calling regarding your son Charlie. Charlie. Huh? I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for it, but he wasn't in school today. What? We hadn't heard from... I'd like to remind you to require all assemblies supported advanced. Oh my god, Charlie! I trusted you! Charlie! God damn it, Charlie. Game, please. A gentle reminder. Oh. Charlie became bandit. Charlie didn't go to school. That's sick. You're leafing through a pile of documented posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the tail advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, this is your second reminder that regarding the assets and wealth reception scheme, please submit your passports to your nearest government office as soon as possible in order to register for the scheme. You cannot receive your share of national rebate without submitting their documents. Jesus Christ! You knew there would be consequences. This doesn't make this easier. We work as a team and we are rewarded as a team. Forever together. Julia and Peter. Chris is safe, that's all that matters. Yeah, Chris made it out. My god, okay, Chris made it out, that's good. Target Christmas, tight Christmas. Ken Albacrocker smiles, look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker, while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. Sitting at the head of the table. Oh, your dad's place. Across from you is Chris's empty seat. Probably a tropical beach somewhere, you think. You catch Sam's eye, who breaks into a smile, clearly thinking the same thing. Even while Chris, the food has to be stretched a little thinner this year. No one seems to notice. It's really this time of year. You look around the room at your family. Are you having nice Christmas, Grandma? So, I'm gonna ask Grandma if she's having like Christmas. Your mother smiles broadly at you, just like she used to. Yes, Pa, it's absolutely lovely. Softly corrects her. That's Alex, Cassandra. Pat's not with us anymore. Jess says of course she was. And immediately she's back to the frail shadow of her former herself. Sam smiles kindly and squeezes your hand on the table. Oh, is she dealing with Alzheimer's or something? What the shit? You look around the room at your family. Make a little toast. It's time to raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. Well, most of us. There are murmurs of cheers. Once clinking glasses, your daughter Susie seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know him. You love me. You raise a questioning eyebrow. What happened to Charlie? We got him back, but he didn't go to school. I'm not going to like this, am I? You joke. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. Susie begins incorrectly. Help me with money. Okay. I knew it. I'm a mind reader, you chuckle, as your 19-year-old daughter rolls her eyes. You wish you could say yes without worrying, but now that your mother had to move in, things aren't quite as simple as anymore. Oh, the grandmother had to move in? Okay. Just how much are we talking here? Only a few hundred. Oh god. He mumbles. Rapey around the plate. Takes a great effort for you to not spill your milk wine across the table with your elderly mother. I know it's a lot dark, you sound guys, but brains are expensive. This is a great opportunity for her, and I did already say she could go. Yeah. Should we? I mean, it is a good opportunity. Let's her go out. I know money's tight, but this is our daughter, so. We'll make it work. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. The Grandma rests in peace. We'll be fine. I'll make it work. Mina, that's great. Thank you, thank you. The mood sword is up. Also, it's Christmas. I can't say no to the word Christmas, you know? It's Christmas. The room is filled with voices of laughter. Looking around you, regretting family, your mother whispers. Your father would be so pleased. Dab your eye right now. You feel very lucky. Your choice. Grandma will be fine. I mean, the grandmother's already struggling, so, but she seemed happy too. The long weekend. Why does the zip in this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. We go camping for our anniversary. That's actually really cute. That's super cute. What the fuck? You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work. Just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle as you drag stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. We're calling to inform you that you'll be required to work this weekend. Oh god. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tension between our nation and the foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will set your attention towards morning AM sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Dark turns and annoys and fury. What are you gonna tell Sam? Okay, Sam comes downstairs, bringing excitement, kissing you and grabbing the car keys from the dish. It is my job. I need to do it. Not to mention we're low on money. I do need to do it. Sigh heavily. You're going to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes look around your nose sadly. I get it. Your family has always been your priority, but sometimes work has to come first. You should go. Why the rush? Okay. Well, she was understanding. She was very understanding. And, you know, we are tight on money, so I think I do need to do the job. Like, it's one of those things I need to do. Your son, Charlie, hover, is at your eyebrow. As you read, as your elbows you read, you find yourself staring for archive. Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of corporation? Join Advanced Go-Getters today. Forward together. It'll sound like a youth club. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts from your hat. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us home. I don't want you to join because, I mean, Advance is the government and the government are doing some pretty shady shit in this game. So I'm going to not do that, okay? Sorry, mate, I don't think it's the right place for you. But it's so unfair, why? I know it seems that way, Charlie, but you understand soon enough. Yeah, Charlie, I know you want to go with your friends, but like, Advance is doing some pretty shady shit right now, and I don't really trust that. Because it's a bit, no? Free ticket. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. Well, bold letters. Alan James is right in front of you. I'm really unsure what you think. Shall we go? Should we go to Alan James's thing? He's a character and it'll be hilarious if nothing else. I just go for the loft. I just go for the loft, fuck it. I just go for the loft, fuck it. Let's go for a loft. Also, we missed the anniversary, so let's go for the loft. The show is entertaining, but much less funny than you thought. He's a powerful public speaker, and something about it sticks in your mind. Laying in the bed and lie awake after Sam's breathing turns heavy hits you. It was the crowd, not laughing but roaring. Oh, okay, so it wasn't as good. It was an opportunity. A profitable partnership. After a practically long day at work, you come home to find the posts on piles as Sam has taken doing recently. Most of it is rubbish, but a letter with the increasing familiar advanced logo on it says urgent respond immediately. Positive in front of my current engine. Okay. Dear Winston reads this. Letters inform you that the advanced government has taken another step forward in our fight for equality by nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing the resources among the citizens of this great country. The Partnership Bonds program ensures the wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. I don't remember this being the manifesto. Yeah, hold on. Every household will have a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance. Constant high performance and financial certainty. Please know all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select the following. Okay. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or let's see the beauty or services. Dystopian ass shit right here? Yeah. Neil's limit. It's always steal from Crazy Neil. Our business is your pleasure. From sport to travel to even just some time. You can't say pleasure without leisure. The only one there, I guess I'll go with Neil. Crazy Neil, fuck it. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this from using the envelope provided. You will receive a response to your partnership in 3 to 6 working months. It seems even Advance can't defeat very governmental bureaucracy. Yeah, it's okay. The future of this nation is in partnership. Forward together, Julia and Peter. How much influence could you have? Yeah, the amount of influence they have is kind of creepy. Oof. Okay. We're fine, I think. I don't know. Alright, is this our news broadcasting day? Let's broadcast the news. Day 13, the Tempest. Oh, Dave?
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here.
Bozeman.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other 2.
What?
So read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot.
It's mandatory I play the advanced one. Okay. Jesus Christ. The joy of screws. Check your prostate.
No. Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky?
What's gonna do Crazy Neil again?
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Alright.
Your personality accidentally slip out.
Pricks. Going in 5.
Oh, this is night news.
3.
3, 2, 1.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
Imagine all this shit happening and you're just like, well, back to work. I'm just gonna broadcast things.
Buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
A house divided, trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now. Embittered doctors Ingrid Forsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong.
Wait, these are the doctors from before.
Two possible options to end the growing tensions.
Since splitting into two opposing camps on day 4 of the expedition,
Oh, they split. Okay.
between the factions and their leaders have only worsened.
Dr. Wong's team have successfully prototyped what they're calling shanks of deterrence.
I'm here with
while
Sushi.
Dr.
Yo,
Forsborg
Sushi,
and
let's go.
Horgensvoord claims to have fashioned a deadly toxin for the tips of her group's spears. I certainly wouldn't want to knock over their test tubes, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today.
A
when this
naked
new
protest?
group
Excuse
first
me?
Presented themselves.
It might seem amusing to us, but clearly this formerly overprivileged section of our society is not adjusting well to the new future. It's often too easy to forget that not every citizen is thriving under advance.
Fallen angel, notorious addict Johnny Hansleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Oh wait, this is the guy from last time. Wait, this is the guy from last time.
Physical health growing at an alarming rate.
Okay, I'm gonna say go into the rehab clinic. Plus wasabi.
Can help Johnny get back
Oh,
to
sushi. Yo, that sounds really nice.
Johnny's family have asked for privacy.
Okay, he's going to rehab. That's good.
We'll have reporters at the clinic around the clock.
So yeah, wait, I could get different stories depending on what I pick. That's great. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today.
What the fuck is
Though its
that?
critics are skeptical that the
First
young
male
CEO
contraceptive. What?
Described as a breakthrough far ahead of its time, the male contraceptive pill is heralding a sexual revolution. Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for contraception, but others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
With an exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
This is... Oh wait, interface. Oh my god, this game's fucking great. It's real. God, they're so miserable. Okay.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tucker.
Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs made a victim.
The Christmas bloodbath has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully,
What the
he spoke
fuck?
for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology.
What's the state of men named?
We should never have advertised Mr.
Log?
Snugglehugs. That our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
On behalf of the Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here
Oh
with
my
Mr. and
god.
Mrs. Tadlock
Oh
and
my
their
god.
7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all.
The kid!
Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. Wasn't your fault. As you
Oh
can
my
see,
god, the
Megan,
fucking
there's still a
kid,
few
dude.
open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
And you be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
I will hydrate, thanks, Mom.
I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes, I could smell him already.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes, that'll be the fur, scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm, like our cat, before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehug say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can be, for just $89.99. And then it's a general error. 41.
And is that when he burst into flames?
Careful.
Oh, he blew up!
Loaded.
Look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there, staring at me.
Yeah, some of you 3 eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he fell.
It sounds very traumatic.
Explosive? Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Right enough of you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions,
again?
and now look.
Oh my
made him blind,
God.
all 3 of his eyes.
Calm down, you're
I will
Do you
not-
think
I
your
haven't
parents
had
will
it
ever
yet,
really love you
Marjorie.
again?
Right, that's it.
What the fuck?
Mr. Tadlock!
Your poster, your favourite poster, Timmy, are you okay? Oh.
So there you have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
Thank you, Robin, Harry, and stuff.
And many questions to be answered by Sophia Remington in the coming days and
Jeremy
months.
is like, oh my
How
god.
will she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new.
Oh,
advanced
Jesus
products
fucking
which
Christ, this
guarantee
game's
a
so
level of
good.
Safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were
Okay, that's very dystopian.
stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm first.
Alright. It's fucking awful.
She's very good.
Oh my god.
Megan,
Yes, she is.
watch your back, Jeremy.
Who the fuck is Tommy Fingernail? Who is this guy? Who did I put in the adverts?
Alex, Bozeman.
Oh wait, this is the guy who went checking your prostate.
Might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
I don't like Bozeman, I want to take it back. But you can see everybody walking around. But okay. What the fuck is this odd? What is this game, bro? So yeah, Mr. Snugglehug's blew up. Is this even allowed on Twitch? I mean, yeah, it's just like
Yes, I
always though,
understand
it's
that, but I
fine.
always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't
Twitch's thing is as long as it's not like a main part of the game and you don't give too much attention to it, it's mostly okay.
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4,
4,
3.
3, 2.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up
Oh.
later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You joined me live here for the final of the first annual
Sports
Sports Board
Board.
Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season.
Oh no, it's sports
Eddie
board.
Striker, she's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi hamster.
I can't remember
And
next to
facing her
any of
tonight,
this.
hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 out, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending. It's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now.
Oh, he's the guy on the ad. He's the guy in the ad we just played. They slap each other?
And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
The trivia round?
Brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy.
Okay, is it they throw it in
Using his
the...
arm to pick up the ball.
Did they throw it in the thing?
Not a bad shot there from Harris.
Yeah, he missed.
Back to Striker for shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing it under her legs.
What the fuck?
If you ask me. Don't know why you can to Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1.
Wait, are you not supposed to throw it in the bucket?
But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
And now they're
And of course,
changing
now we go back
sides.
to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
What?
Striker giving it large.
Second round, Douglé, Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch.
Oh no! Oh wait!
She appears to have slowly her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that.
I did not show that.
Take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible.
Don't worry!
Carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow.
Trying. We're trying to play this sport, man.
Yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harry's absolutely determined to close that.
God's sake. We're fine.
Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever.
What is he doing?
Harris. And was that a fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the Heats. What a brilliant move.
Okay, so I'm guessing the game is that you don't hit the bucket,
And we know
right?
what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
The what?
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastery of this play here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping.
What is happening?
Spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, we've always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2
What happened?
4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington's Fish.
I don't understand what happened.
Must be some music here to start the half-time show.
What? Why are they dancing?
Posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. He's running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dancing scene there.
Why are they dancing?
He's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll
What is happening?
Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Final poses. Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't. Thank you. Not bad.
Right.
Well, that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies.
What?
Tommy Harris.
Okay, here we go.
And it dribbles down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor,
What?
it's not going to Back to Striker. And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted.
What is happening?
That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 bouts. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there.
This is so confusing. I love
From the
this.
referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker.
I'm trying to understand it.
You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like...
Oh, God.
I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, sort of...
I'm not showing it.
I mean, there's only so
Oh,
much to do.
God's sake. Hello, Sunset Vice with a man, by the way.
Try and carry on.
Thanks for buying the bot.
Trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because
Get them out of here.
we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. Nonsense is going on here.
How did I lose viewers? Oh, someone swore.
Very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters.
No! I'm not trying to lose viewers.
It's an absolute bloody... Okay,
Okay.
now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it?
What? Because this is Tuesday, the final round is a mime round.
Harris really could go in there at this point. Really high-level play here.
Wait.
Two absolute juggernauts of the sport. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there. Quite late on.
I don't understand what's going on.
On it like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
Everyone! Okay, the ref has decreed once again a win for
What?
everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th respectively.
Uh-oh.
And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I left to say, Jeremy, is back to you
Winner
in
is
the
Bucket.
studio.
Patrick Bannon there.
What
had an
the fuck was
extraordinary-
that?
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking
What is
live
going
with Prime
on?
Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
Oh.
1 minute back.
There we
Fucking
go.
microphone struck me.
What?
Fucking microphone just struck me. Where's that sound going?
everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
Okay, so there's an electrical problems. Good to know. Lightning is striking our broadcast? Yeah, because his microphone shocks him.
Just heard from the chaps in maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge. Some of your controls might be a bit dangerous. Now I know you're tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect
Everything's fine here.
too many in quick succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions. Boozman out.
Jesus Christ. Oh, hello.
Well, several.
Are you new here? Welcome, welcome. I'm now. Oh God.
Miss Wolf, your
The
staff seems to be in the
sensors?
ascendant.
Oh, we just have to not press the wrong buttons.
Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
But that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
Okay. Be careful, I will try my best.
Seconds, everybody.
No, mine's 5. Have you had a little accident?
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia.
Okay, so I can't press the electrical stuff.
Doesn't seem very advanced.
Otherwise I'll get shocked and die.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able
Doing
to
okay.
You know, whinges mostly.
First time is fine, second is death. Okay, well I've been shocked once.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there
Are we all doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay.
Oh shit! Find out what they're angry about and how we can help.
I'm doing okay.
The door to my government is always open.
It has a cooldown? Well, no.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative.
Yeah, we're just kind of chilling, playing off for broadcast.
When we want to talk to the nation about
Yeah,
something.
hope you're doing well as well.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make.
This is the first time we've been playing a game that isn't Marvel Rivals. Considering we've been playing that a lot. And I probably will play that again at some point, because I love that game.
I mean, really scares you.
Good? That's good to hear.
Fuck!
She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yeah, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, just me close up camera. there. When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He was to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning. So we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. We were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle.
You know, Rivals, by the way, guys, have you seen that new Spider-Punk skin? It looks so cool. I might actually play Spider-Man a bit more if I get that.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half-time.
What the fuck?
Oh, it was awful. It was awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
I think I'm doing well. I'm assuming I am. I haven't been shocked again. Which is good. Otherwise, I don't want to fuck up.
Gets to pass on with dignity.
Hydrate? I will, thanks, bud.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Just given me a
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Is he alright?
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
Sorry, my apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new...
Is he getting electrocuted?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got a sap to get. Can I get a little bit of help here?
that the older generation might feel somewhat...
This bastard's coming off.
Sorry, that the older generation...
Oh my god!
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine
Oh my
wine,
god.
luxury spas and
He's running around all over the place.
With a rusty
What the fuck?
Go get yourself sorted
What's
out.
he doing now?
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes.
Okay, we're back to Jeremy. We're back to Jeremy. That's good.
Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
Oh shit.
So they just...
Hello?
I suppose there's any way this
Hello?
could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so we
Oh.
transitioned the moment I stopped the leak.
Dead. I didn't lose, did I? No, broadcast complete. Okay. So, I'm assuming we survived. God, that was fucking funny. Alright, A, C, D. I got a B. That's okay. You received your full wages. Earned wealth. Crippling debt. The fuck? Broke-ass poor. I went from crippling debt to broke-ass poor? Wasn't I already? Oh wait, no, I was crippling debt because I had to give money to my daughter. And now I'm back to broke-ass poor. Okay. Good to know. Oh wait, I think this is the lockdown one, so this is the one I told you guys about. They had to make this one during lockdown. I remember this specifically. Okay, Stark's incoming. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen. Just look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it, now. Look left, Alex, out the window. See? They're all over.
What in the fuck?
You're going to need a full charge to clear that many off. Hold down the big button. It's fully charged.
Is it Mr. Snow?
To zap the little fuckers. It's really not supposed to be that hard, Alex. Still, at least we're broadcasting again. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one of them.
Yeah, it's Snuggles. It's the Snuggles.
Mess up the signal again. Great. That seems to be the last of them. For now.
Yes, now I need to look out there and make sure Mr. Snuggles is like...
I've got to deal with my pet idiot. And Alex, keep your
Oh wait.
ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the tower. Don't let them build up.
Fully training video. Occupational hazards. A great new collectible
This has no
series.
credibility, Jenny.
Reflections.
No professionalism. It's not a mess.
They're all in home.
Ramshackle and characterful, and I'd expect you to know the difference. Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
We go bzz.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefox? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs.
Oh,
Snugglehugs
I
toys
fucking-
woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs were so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehugs' batteries
Uh-oh.
running out, and the government lockdown now in its
Oh
31st
no, the
day,
gay brush.
domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected
Fuck's
turns.
sake.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge.
Yeah, I think the game crashed.
Uncharacteristically bold behavior.
Give me a minute, guys. I knew this was gonna happen because this game does has a couple of technical issues, which is a shame. But hopefully I can get it back and working again. I think it's specifically the console version that has like a couple of known technical issues. Hopefully I can get it working, we'll be fine. Broadcast issue, yeah, broadcast issue, yeah. Maybe I smell salt. I smell salt for some reason.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't keep happening. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine.
This has no credibility, Jenny.
Yeah, we're not gonna hear.
No
Wait,
professionalism.
do we need to redo this?
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I'd expect you to know the difference. Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair
Okay,
looks stupid.
we're fine.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
Well, at least I got the sensor one down this time.
3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefox? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs were so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons,
Oh, yeah.
the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They
I think
do,
we're
however,
fine.
pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy? With no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging in an activity that has become known as...
I gotta keep an ear out for them.
Locked and loaded. Shin calligraphy Johnny Hamsley.
What the fuck?
Taking his own unique approach to being locked in.
Since checking into rehab, not much has been heard from the former role model, but this latest photo leaked by another resident today seems to confirm that all may not be well at gentle touches.
Dude, this guy's life is going in
ways, taking what looks like to me the electrifying mixture of zap, crackle, fizz and buzz, or as I call it, Thursday.
The shape of things to come?
Oh
In their
my
own version of
God.
lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Sporsborgen Horgensbrood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Sporsborgen Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
This is Time Sporsborgen Wongensvoord of the New Roman Army. The enemy have a new
That's Zop Summon. So weird. This is really weird. I love it.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
Everyone knows time moves
How
differently.
long have they been down there?
Take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath,
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
Yes, I've said that many times.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming ever more rigorous,
Oh, papers, please.
having a passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
The government caused controversy today by announcing a fresh charge of passport fraud with an
Why
imaginative
is that
form
one
of
purple?
punishment for those found guilty of this brand new but incredibly serious crime.
The international community have been critical of Advance's decision to begin branding those found to be abetting passport fraudsters. The red
What?
hot metal may seem painful, but I'm told it's actually preferable to most music currently in the charts.
They're branding people?
Speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they
I
have
gotta
been
show him.
listening,
I gotta
and
show
that this should
him.
be taken
He's
as
so
a
angry.
response to
I will hide right next one.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Evening. Apparently, we need to have a chat about playing by the rules. So, the other night I were at my local park for research purposes, and there were a bunch of lads
For research purposes.
and not only did they refuse to let me join in, they wouldn't even let me have a swig of their white stripe. Laughing and joking they were, like there weren't a national crisis on, until one of them little pink demons followed them home and kicked the shit out of their nan. So, I've got two things.
Why did I lose viewers for that? I sent to them.
Folk. One, stay at home. It's not for you. It's to protect your Aunt Mabel and Bill next door. And two, always share your booze with your Prime Minister. The old man used to say, there's only two type of folk. Then we will help you across the road with the shopping. And then we'll kick you in the fanny and nick your macaroni. So don't be a pasta snatcher. Stay at home. Have a brandy. And this will be all over before you know it. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were, say, a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Rimington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help from popular psychic scientist Delia Lyle.
Oh, I like her.
Why do you do that?
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, Mr. Snuggle. What the fuck?
Getting ready. In 4.
Oh, wait, first of all.
First tonight, how did we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Rimington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Rimington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic
How do I lose viewers, though?
Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
The voice seems to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
Does he lose? No, I always win.
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snugglehugs range will surely
What the fuck is this girl?
disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never have sought to claim.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at Rimington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys, we are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love could have such unforeseen consequences?
Mary Shelley?
We see you, Sophia Rimington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and where you venture, you will see neither land.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop when he made the first dancing hangman toy. He put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little executioner just wiggle and wave his tiny noose and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them, on the quiet, obviously. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Rimington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory. Another one of his pet projects.
What? He died of what?
Spirit of invention.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The passion to create, to problem solve. And that is why I'm here today, to tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze, its breath on the wind, its fart under the covers.
How does she do it?
Well, please, don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my feature she's making up next.
Rimington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps. Safety
What?
and security in these dangerous times. Each box of Snuggle Traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop a Mrs. Snugglehug in its tracks. That's enough for a small lawn or 4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box.
Yep.
Now that is affordable peace of mind.
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about Snuggle Traps
is they're powered by
Not now, I'm mid-pitch.
Flydinian batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you. And then you're gone.
Oh my god, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly moving forward, going to the break. These appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous, say, to children?
Oh, hell yeah. These are not toys. But they're explosive fun.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation across the country tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these bandages.
Was that all right?
Oh, yes, Doctor, that was exactly what we...
She seems very nice, that young Miss Remington.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so?
Oh.
I think I'd rather spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred crystals up my skeptical arsehole.
Oh, it's Dave!
I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
Thanks, Dave. I like Dave. Okay, this seems to be going alright, for the most part.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming. Oh, exactly, you said it, I've said it. He must know, he's not stupid. I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us. No, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together. It's gonna work. We'll get it.
Oh, it's Alex, he's back.
The cake, you're on the balloons. Got no idea how old he is. 40? 17? Yeah, ready. Okay, coming back. In 5, 4, 3... Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Ruth. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like
Please, no, it's gonna riot.
get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, people are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available.
How do I lose version?
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her.
I don't think he
Katie, the press
does.
is the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit.
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys.
Lots of
That
people die
simply
from adult
isn't
toys.
true.
What
Corrupt
the
media
fuck?
lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow
Oh,
over, but it won't.
why does he have a sandwich?
Yes, right, exactly.
Why does he have a sandwich? Why is he just having lunch on...
We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
It's not
to
big kids who eat marbles, I don't know about owls on the stuff. Also, where's Sunset? You're alive again.
Cake and healthcare. We need to act now.
Why is this motherfucker eating a sandwich on a news? I almost want to change the camera to it, but I don't want to lose
Successfully come
viewers.
together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great.
I had to for at least a second.
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily.
Marbles goes out by anyway. I never had marbles as a kid.
Lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed
Never a lot of kids did, I never had marbles.
people to conceal the enemy within.
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are
Oh shit. Are they sitting across from each other? What's going on there?
amassing an army to kidnap.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
You know one thing I never as a kid actually that loads of people did? Legos. I played Lego games, I have a bunch of Lego games. But I never actually played with Legos. You ever see
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
magnets? Fucking wild. Wait, that's a thing?
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James.
Alan, you know what they
Katie
say about
Brightman, thank you for
What is
joining me.
going on?
Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds.
Holiday decoration
Now,
once on the
I'll
street, so
be
you
heading
did?
over to
Jesus!
Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us a 10-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate, which really contributed to the national conversation.
God's game's great.
Next, out on the streets.
Yeah, a lot of kids still love
Someone is
magnets.
doing exactly that.
For
It's Patrick
reasons I
Brennan.
will never understand.
Are you there,
Is that
Patrick?
really? Okay, well, this kid's gonna be worried about that.
I'm here live.
Hello, watch your kids.
Quality of the broadcast today.
Make sure your kids are alright, dude.
Men or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Come on, you know.
It's as you can see.
Yeah, I never actually grew up playing with Legos though. It's kind of wild because if you know me, you know I like play a lot of the Lego video games. Because I find those games very relaxing, and I even spoke about that recently. But I never actually played with Legos. I have only ever gotten one Lego set in my entire life, and it was last Christmas, when Shadow got me a Sonic Lego set.
What's that on your jacket there?
Oh, that's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for...
Yeah, I've got a Sonic Lego set. I've got a little Green Hill Zone Lego set.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy.
That was a really good friend. Yes. I've known him since I was like 6 or 7 years old, so we've known each other for a long time.
At all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
Mm-hmm. And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on?
I need to get you a Sonic keychain at some point.
Oh, God.
That'd be so that'd be so cool. Dude. So I like the Lego Sonic keychain, that'd be awesome. The only keychain I have 2 keychains.
Yep.
I have the spider from I got with Spider-Man 2. I got Ave. I called her Ave. I called it Ave because I figured why not. And I have this one my dad gave me. I don't actually have it on my key because it's really, really heavy, but it's a metal cutout of Batman's logo from The Dark Knight. He got it during the release period of The Dark Knight, and he gave it to me.
You know, it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside.
Is he in his fucking bathroom
We don't expect
with
any
a
of you,
street picture in the background?
You hear that sound? What the hell's that?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, it does. Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
You're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit, fucking, listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, just to piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck! I'm too talented to die! Oh, too talented!
Shit!
Okay, it's fine.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off. What do you see, Patrick?
What in the fuck?
Thank you, Patrick, for that report.
Thanks,
showing the
Patrick.
nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows?
I will say I also used to have another keychain, which was a Dragon Ball keychain, but I don't have that one anymore.
Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes, to Bannon
Why
Avenue.
is the sun like that? I don't have that one anymore, because the person who gave me it, is not a good person. She's very much someone I do not want to remember. So I got rid of that one. Fuck. So yeah, I have the Spider one, and I do still have the Dark Knight one. I just keep it in my drawer. I don't actually attach it to my keys because it's so heavy. Sick, Dave. A hornet keychain. What, is in the bug? Like a bug hornet? That's cool.
I'm not
Shit.
going to. I don't have to. No, you're being a child.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm not. I'm not.
Yellow hornet. That's cool. That's cool.
No. Oh, 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally
Hollow
tonight,
Knight. Oh,
we have
Hollow
something
Knight. Okay,
different
that's
for
cool.
you. Even though some
Fascination
people feel it's not our job to
Classroom.
entertain the public with absolute
Keychain.
nonsense,
That's cool.
other, more important
Nice.
people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win and who will National Nightly lose.
No game, no life keychain? Cool. Oh, is this the trivia game thing they said they were gonna do?
Well, playing, it's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny. It's good to see ya.
Oh wait, it's
How
him!
are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
It's the guy from the game! Who the fuck?
Ah, yeah. I think I heard about that actually. Yeah.
You're in bed, Tommy.
Yeah. You called during nap time, so.
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else, yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Jeremy. Thank you.
Oh shit.
She's turned off the
Oh,
drift
fuck.
switch, Alex.
So,
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you. Both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
What can I say?
Hey, Angie.
My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman, and my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well,
Please.
shall we get this shambles on the way?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
Well, why don't you start? And I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right.
I asked
Here we
for a
go.
clock.
Time starts. No, now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
Oh my god, he's so dumb.
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. I said, what is my favourite colour?
Crushed praline 4.
It's just a bunch of questions about him. Oh shit.
My star sign.
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Excuse me?
That is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single
How do you look like you were born outside of the human cosmos?
lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jelly Bean?
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Hartleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? Wait, was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game. I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffee Cup.
God's sake, I'm not getting paid for this shit. He really isn't.
How's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am
Oh,
able
where are
to
you?
claim
There you
my
are.
15% from their unemployment benefit.
Andre, I will find you.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Where's the teacher guy in the book?
You know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you?
Hey, I censored it, come on.
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We got time,
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right, don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
Ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing
Still letting you do children.
children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think, yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am. Yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion with interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does, yes, he's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Oh, the bear,
Oh,
cute
yes,
bear.
right. This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear because all of the other bears don't think that it'll amount
We're
to
getting
much.
drunk about it. It's getting so weird. I love it.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise old octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
I love this game, dude. You can tell they must have had so much fun making this.
And what you need.
Oh shit.
Says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. Mr. Bear lowers his expectations.
You really have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away from this?
I would be able to keep a straight face to this shit. It's so good.
I said a more realistic world
Are
view.
you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
And Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
The more A+, that's alright.
Bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very repetitive.
I don't know what I missed.
Catchy,
There.
not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to... Hang on. Can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Excuse me?
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming. Or wanted. At all.
What was the
I can only
confetti?
apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
How do you turn the fucking thing on, though?
Huh?
Well, there's
Don't give me what I said to it. Come on.
Down on Dangly Doodle Farm, like wise old Mr. Octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow, they're always in good moods. But that's cause they don't know
He's
they'll
gone.
soon be sliced up into
Oh god, I'm on rhythm.
food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who slinks a turpentine. Mr. Ape got sent down for rape. Didn't work
God
out, he was
save me for
till
real.
He was 88. Mr. Bird flew south. Super stardom on his path. Ended up on the end of a belt with an orange in his mouth.
This game is so funny.
What's that over there?
How the fuck did they do this with a straight face?
Mr. Bear, 6 months in intensive care. That's why the bitch has to die. The farmer thinks the dangly doodle creatures are asleep.
Try to keep it in rhythm.
Mr. Bear's a swinger like the pigs and cows and sheep. He visits every penance die and always brings the fun and jerks off Mr. Quackington, who's always first to come.
Music IQ progressively? Well, this is how you gate IQ. This is how you gate it.
Chicken till they both are quite done in. Then he runs around the farmyard, trying to shove it where it fits, and ends the night by porting over Mrs. Badger's tits. What? There's a dull moment down on Dangly Doodle Farm, kids.
Is this song gonna be for kids?
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the sound of maggots growing underneath your hair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That is your friends in a pie. Yum, yum. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a giant spider in the shoe you want to wear. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That is the end that is nigh. That's where your friends go to lie. That's how you'll scream when you die.
What the fuck is going on there? Hello?
Tomorrow morning. That's it from us for tonight.
Why are you dressed like that?
I look forward to seeing them all again. Eventually. But before we go, Alex, I wondered if I might have a word. You see, I've had my eye on you, friend, and I've got to say I'm not liking what I'm seeing. You keep letting me down, chum. Playing it safe. Making the dull, boring choices, failing to assert yourself. No one likes a pushover, Alex. You know that. And frankly, chum, you're acting like a bit of a wimp.
Alex, will you give away your passport so my super rich sibling can abandon us all? Sure. Here it is.
Pathetic. Can I have the money we need for food so I can go around the continent on a jolly?
Sure, Susie.
We can always eat your grandma when we run out of food. Wouldn't it have felt better to take charge? Aren't you tempted to just lay down the law? You know what's hot, Alex? Other than me, obviously. Confidence. Power. Control. We're all drawn to it like rats to the piper. Don't you care where your son goes at night? You will when you find out. Look, far be it from me to try and lead you down the dark pathway, although sort of is my whole raison d'etre. But imagine, just for a moment, that none of this was real. It was just some stupid game where you could just do it all over again if it all went wrong. Imagine if Sam and Charlie and Susie were just characters. Wow. Think of all the fun you could have. Just being bad, you know. For the hell of it. My name's Megan Wolf. Have an evil night. Ugh. Jen? I'm just gonna go smoke.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, can you get Bozeman on the phone? Babe.
That was very fourth wall breaking.
A bad trip or a shock-induced coma. I did not sign up to be dressed like a slag, doshing out wristies for a 20. I'm a professional news anchor, not a fucking bogan. It's bad enough that he makes me do that unconvincing accent the whole time. I mean, look at this. My skirt's so short you can see my jute.
Alex, why don't you wake up? You fucking perv.
Wake up, Alex! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, Alex! Alex! Wake up! Wake up! Wake
Oh. Okay, so right, was I knocked out from the electric shock? Yeah, I'm guessing I was knocked out from the electric shock. That's more likely it. That's more likely what happened, right? I was knocked out from the shock. A rude awakening, 154. The rhythm beeping of the heart monitor brings you slowly back to consciousness, opening your eyes. I will hydrate next month. You're greeted by a semicircle of concerned faces, your family by your side. You're in familiar sight of these new surroundings. You blink a few times to clear the sleep from your eyes and bring everyone into focus. You feel a hand on yours, gentle but reassuring. There with you as always. Their expressions, understandably concerned, is someone more affectionate than ever. You need to be okay, never doubt it for a second. And if I ever see Bozeman, put your hand on a wink. The worried lines at Sam's forehead fade away a bit. Lord knows you've both got enough to be anxious about without your health being thrown into the mix. With a final smile at them, you turn to the rest of your family. Just so you feel so absent, notice Charlie fidgeting, clearly trying not to. As soon as you turn to him, you can see Charlie tenses up his concern. They're definitely good, right? He finally asks quickly. No, I'm okay. Charlie looks at you and grins, one of those infectious smiles that spreads around the room. It's always good to have him in your corner. Smile fades as you notice your mother standing. I want to say out of the way. By all of your best efforts, she's not been doing well lately. Okay. Your mother starts clearly shocking her out for a rally. He turns to you and smiles, and you're grateful to see the rare reaction of her eyes. Just to your course, how are you feeling? You smile warmly and nod, but before you can respond, the doctor bustles in and ushers everyone out. He asks you, for what feels like 100th time, how are you feeling? Surprisingly well. Concerned. Excellent, there's no sign of any real damage, just a bit of a shock to the old system. Pardon the pun, she smiles. Not that we'll recommend you do anything like that again, of course. After a couple of days rest at home, she'd feel right as rain. Turns to leave, but stops at the door. Well, in the private room in care, the doctor gestures to your room, which you notice now looks rather expensive. Has all been paid for by Mr. Bozeman. He left those flowers and said to worry. Not to worry, I'll take the rest of the week off. He'll see you Monday, apparently. Okay, so my boss paid for my health. Day 70, day 180. A burden to bear. Okay. You come home from a particularly late shift to find the kitchen lights still on, what is normally a good sign. Everyone usually is in bed by now. Softly opening the kitchen door, you find Sam at the start of the table. Bills and papers are strewn in front of them, as well as what looks to be a second pack of biscuits. They give you a quick kiss and you take a seat next to them. Sam frowns and goes back to the bill they're holding. Sweetheart just looking at the numbers again. They look to the door. Pantry, now converted into your mother's bedroom. We've been doing our best, but I think Cassandra really needs a nurse to look after her now. Only the bills are all you can see. I've been staring at the numbers all night, tears in her eyes. Anne takes her hand. There's just no way we can afford it. Sorry. Table swing. Sam stands up and pulls you into a firm embrace, but all you can think of is your mother and how you can't afford to help her. What would your dad be thinking now? Is this the utopia Vance promises? You stare at the door in your mother's room. Tomorrow you need to kill the kids and book an appointment. Transition center. Dusk. Done. Okay. Yeah, Vance is really fucking everybody up, dude. Holy shit. Day 189, a new path. Board game. I said before, yeah, but at the same time, dude, like, consequences, I just gotta do it. You're watching TV with Sam and Charlie. Charlie comes home from the evening. School finished a while ago, but he's been home late more often. You both struggling to finish your episode of Nehemiah Demolition Talk. Where's Charlie? After it ends, you say goodnight to Sam. You go early start of the morning. At the top of the stairs on your way to bed, you notice a new poster on Charlie's door. It's homemade, but the image is distinct. A fist, seemingly in orange spray paint, on a black background. Now well-known symbol of Disrupt. Oh! Okay. It seems those friends of his are an interesting bunch. Okay, Charlie's getting into Disrupt. Lord game. I told you this game gets heavy, Sunset. Day 201 to let her home. Tom's out for work tonight and Charlie's staying at his friend's. The house is yours. You order a takeaway. Have a couple of drinks and decide to relax. From the TV. Not a great selection of the night, but surely something to watch. You'll watch a horror movie without them. You just want to switch off. Our controller is the one. I'm gonna watch a comedy. Watch something funny. The humor is a bit hit and miss, but the joke about the kid can beat double laughter. How about hear from your eyes? Spray something you spy something reflecting the light in the TV under the coffee table. Curiously reach down and bring it up to the light. As you pick it up, you remember a note from Sam left you. Charlie lost Susie's present. Would you mind looking for it tonight? Okay. As you hold it closer, you're surprised to find the gift's actually an engraved lighter for Hippie. He claims the nickname affectionate, but Charlie still scowls every time he says it. I don't sure Sam would approve. The accompanying note from Susie explains a long tradition of glorifying the art of starting fires. But you thought you'd like it. Don't do anything stupid. Hopefully it's just a suit, not a new pastime he picked up. Or about to pick up. It's nice that she thought of him. $232. Okay, I think I'll do one more broadcast, and then we'll end up streaming a raid. Not enough comedy on job. Alrighty.
Sabotage?
Jenny, problem? I won't have fired today, now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Kath, it'll be alright.
No, it won't be alright, Kath. Pack up your weapons of optical destruction and get out.
You realise I'm beginning to sound like me?
I mean it, Kath.
Stay where you are, Kath. Jenny?
This is not Jenny's decision.
Oh wait, that's broken.
It'll be alright, I'll talk to both.
Okay.
Oh, good. You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week.
Alright, we'll do one more broadcast, and then we'll end up for today.
Jenny? I'm sorry, Kath, you're gonna have to leave.
At 11:30, it's a double bill for popular transatlantic comedy
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded me.
10 seconds,
I thought we were all part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that. Just stop being so
Three,
high and mighty
5,
and do your job.
4,
You'll have me fired too.
3.
Don't tempt me. Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight.
The establishment strikes back. The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, food, clothing, and even some medicine.
Jesus!
But how should we react? We asked the public.
What are your reaction to the sanctions?
I think it's fucking outrageous. My mom needs insulin. Am I supposed to get her transitioned? What's the government doing about it? Eh?
Thanks, Patrick. Fascinating stuff.
Thanks, Patrick.
Popular Prime Minister Julia Salisbury has released a reassuringly brave statement in response to the World Council's controversial announcement.
This international declaration is nothing short of outrageous. We are a democratically elected government with massive popular support. We do not recognize these sanctions, and we encourage other socially progressive nations of the world to both resist and ignore them. Advance have struck fear into the heart of the international community by showing that it is possible to have radical change for the betterment of the many. And whilst I wish we could improve other countries as much as we have our own, we do not rely on the help of others to thrive. This country is entirely self-sufficient. We are a team, now more than ever. And this team is on your side. Thank you.
Defiant stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our government's stance? Robin
It's-
Short found out.
Hi there.
Hey there.
Robin Short, National Nightly News. I was wondering if I could get your thoughts on the current government.
I'm not really very interested in politics, really. As Mother always said, leave politics to the politicians, Malcolm.
Over to you,
Oh,
fellas.
thanks, dude.
Global mega corporation Remington's Fist today announced that trials have successfully completed on their groundbreaking male contraceptive product, Responsibility.
The drug has been passed by the government for general release, but the small print
Okay,
warns
that's
that in
great,
rare
cool.
cases, side effects can include blurred vision, enlarged genitalia, and increased risk of stroke. No double entendre
Oh,
intended.
okay, maybe that's not as
But what
good.
do you, the public, think of Sophia Remington's latest venture? Patrick?
So what are your feelings on the new contraceptive pill?
I think it's a great idea. A big step
This is
forward
going to go to shit so badly.
Remington is the best thing that has ever happened to that company.
A momentary lapse of reason? Commuters across the capital found themselves somewhat bemused by the latest stunt by controversial protest group Disrupt.
In a baffling start to the day, commuters found performers outside every major station, all dressed and posed identically. Whether we're supposed to be amused or intimidated is anybody's guess, Jeremy, but most commuters didn't even stop to notice.
Well, as long as it's not some grand contemporary dance, it's probably harmless.
But how
Absolutely,
do we
they're
feel
doing it,
about
I mean,
Disrupt and their eclectic
I don't trust Advance, dude.
Robin found out.
How do you feel about Disrupt?
Ah, well, now you're talking. Ruddy hero, showing us not to take it lying down like Iris here.
So you both feel there are causes worth supporting?
Well, Iris doesn't speak on mine, but we're pretty sure there's still one in there, aren't we, love? Wherever it is, it loves Disrupt, fighting the yoinks for our freedom. And what could possibly be wrong with that?
Do you need me to get you some help?
In due time, fierce rival doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sforsborg and Horgensford today sent a joint statement to the surface appealing for an urgent shipment of supplies.
After breaking into two warring factions, things seem to have gone from bad to worse. They look like they could really use some supplies, Jeremy.
Or possibly a peace negotiator.
But with the pair arguably being their own worst enemies, how should we feel about sending them the resources they need to carry on? Patrick Bannon found out.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry, they're going to cut all this, aren't they? It's disgusting.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus, wept. Christ, have you thought about quitting smoking?
What were we talking about?
The trapped scientists.
Oh, yeah, right.
Cool.
Brilliant.
I don't really care.
I am not a number. Applications finally opened today for the new Advanced Team membership cards, a scheme by the government to allow fast access to all the new public services being introduced daily.
The team membership cards are entirely voluntary.
I don't like the sound of that. I do not like the sound of that. That sounds very shady.
Rightfully, pubs and bars.
And of course, there's no charge, Jeremy.
It all seems too good to be true.
Well, you've always been a cynic. But most importantly, what should you, the public, think about the new team membership cards?
Team membership cards?
Oh, these guys are good.
Bloody not. That's the thin end of the wedge, isn't it, Iris? First it's, can I see your identification, sir? And then it's, would you mind bending over the table, sir? So Sergeant State Educated and Constable Regional Actor here can stick their truncheon up your berry hair.
Crikey!
They should call them what they are. They're bloody ID cards. Oh, for Christ's sake, what is it, Iris?
Oh, I'm really not happy, Algernon! I'm so sorry. Crikey.
Oh, hydrate, thank you.
And finally tonight, game of two halves, Fresh out of rehab, repentant celebrity sportsman Johnny Handsleeves is promising to turn over a new leaf.
In a surprisingly energetic appearance on the Whitney Chinwag
We'll be
show
bad.
this
I'm gonna ruin
Johnny
this
showed
guy's
everyone
life
he's
so
certainly full of
badly.
life and raring to go.
They better not try that on our sofas. I doubt they'll survive the frenzy.
But what should we think of this exuberant behaviour? Patrick?
Disgusting.
Wise words there.
Later tonight, in a bit of a switcheroo, it'll be Jeremy in the culture chair spitting rhymes with popular rapper Jay Zus. And then we'll both be chatting with a familiar team of thespians set to take the nation by storm again.
That's all coming up on tonight's National
1.
Nightly News.
Oh, at the first.
First tonight,
There we go.
thankfully, some news as we return to our main story.
The World Council today agreed that punitive and potentially illegal sanctions should be imposed upon this country. The sanctions, which come into effect immediately, aim to stop the flow of food, fuel, and even some medicines from reaching your pockets.
Tonight, we have guests from across the continent to discuss this unprecedented situation.
What is this dystopian ass future?
Are you there, Peter?
Yes, I can hear you, Jeremy. Thank you for having me.
A momentous day, Prime Minister. Are you shaken?
Oh, I don't scare that easy, I'm afraid, old son. And neither do the people of this country.
Well, joining us is Ivan Vodovich, Foreign Minister of Urkistan. Ivan, thank you for being here.
Great pleasure. You, Megan Wolf, are like strongest guard at labor camp who wake up inside body of crazy, expensive prostitute. In my country, you will be there.
Okay. Minister, as one of those arguing most strongly for these sanctions, how do you feel about Advance's defiant stance?
Advance is like man who think he have big career in movies land, when actually he in dirty sanitarium, screaming at mirror and holding tiny penis in hand.
He's clearly not from Svenland, then. We have like some of the cleanest mental health facilities in the continent. Yeah.
Who are you? Who is this Fabio looking motherfucker?
I'm sorry, we don't appear to have your surname.
It's just Björk, yeah. We don't use things like socially divisive surnames here, yeah.
Minister?
It's just Björk, yeah.
Right, Björk. Your country spoke in favour of Advance at the World Council today, but you were noticeably absent when it came to the actual vote.
Well, what a surprise. The hippies didn't show up for the fight.
Actually, that's quite racist, because if you must know, we were going to go to the whole, like, voting, yeah? But it's actually the Festival of Feuerland here at the moment, where we honor the old generations. So, like, we all had to work our grandparents' Gleania whilst the vote was happening, and that's like a really, really time-consuming process, actually.
You're like sissy man. You have this expression, sissy man. It's like man with tiny penis who like to wash more than once a week.
Actually, that's quite homophobic, yeah,
Oh,
because...
stop winding him up, Ivan. We're not back at the Grange now. Sorry, Jeremy. Ivan and I used to play golf back in my media days.
Yeah, he always wins.
Nothing gives him greater pleasure than grinding people's gears. The more publicly, the better.
Hey, why?
You're like man with tiny penis who think he have tiny penis.
Why is he talking so much about something?
Could it be? No, it's tiny penis.
Ivan's just worried that when the rest of the world sees how well we're doing, they'll notice all that dosh that he's got squirreled away. Because that's what these sanctions are, Megan. They're the last pathetic gasp of an establishment in collapse. Wolves at the gates, Ivan, old mate.
Good. You can join others on my wall.
Actually, in Svenland, we have like serious animal welfare legislation. And like my friend Helge, she got arrested, yeah, for killing a butterfly that was hovering over her fuel thing. I mean, in English, jam sandwich.
I used to know a girl called Jan Sandwich. She was a right cracker too. I wonder what became of her.
We seem to be wandering a little from the news here.
Jeremy, the real people behind the headlines and all that. So if you're watching Jam, give us a call. Yeah. Let's see if we can't organise a reunion.
Christ, I'm not sure about that. I'll have to run it past Mrs. Clement first, eh?
Peter, you're like man trying to empty ashes of mistresses into oncoming vent. Soon you have tiny penis and beard for
Svenland, We don't really go.
What?
On the floor, actually.
Well, it seems that we are running out of time.
Yes, so before we go to the break, briefly, if you would, gentlemen, with the people of this country facing shortages and power
Possible shortages and power outages.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Possible shortages and power outages. Can you summarise your thoughts for us, Minister Bierk?
Well, from here, yeah, you all look a bit stupid really arguing about outdated divisive concepts like money. In Finland, we replaced currency with a system of bodily fluids back in the 1970s, and that's like really hard to sanction, actually.
Thank you, Minister Votovich.
Your country is like man who think he invented perfect trap for giant Newton hairy bear. And really, he just standing in field
Holding his tiny penis, yes. Thank you, Minister. And finally, Prime Minister
Talk to your viewers here, Jeremy. Don't worry, everybody. Don't be afraid. Don't even lose a wink of sleep. We knew the rest of the world would react this way, and we're ready. As my old man used to say, you can't make a shite pie without blocking a few toilets.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
Reassuring words there.
We'll be back.
After these messages.
1 minute back.
Hey, Peter.
All right.
I over your way this weekend. You fancy a quick 9?
Yeah, sure, front or back.
That's what I hope you're asking Megan Wolf for me.
She's out your league.
Oh my god, okay.
Thank you for the correction.
Well, you have to be more
He is so done, dude. He is so done.
Man to get fired live on the news at 6 in front of the nation.
Can someone warn him it's going a little too well?
Alrighty. Not bad. I got a grade A for that. Let's go. Huh? What?
Same as regular censoring. Keep an eye out for the advanced blue waveform.
Huh? No.
Are you still meant to bow to foreign royalty?
What?
Should I just like curtsy?
Hang on. Have they given
Why?
you
I need to censor things now because Advance wants me to?
This is Jeremy, and he'll be interviewing you.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
It's quite alright.
Yo, just a quick one. You're not gonna ask me about the chimp, are you?
Live in 10 seconds.
He put that get up on himself. I'm just saying.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf.
Good.
Later, we have an exclusive first look at a theatrical sensation everyone's going to be talking about. But first, it's time to go over to the culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan. I have the honour and privilege of being joined by hip-hop royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and the father of truth. Not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus!
Jesus. Nice.
Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's a real honor to be here on your show, The News. You know, as a kid on the streets, I used to watch you through a window of the shop, so to be here right now is crazy.
You've had quite the journey to be here today. Can you tell us about it?
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand.
But yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born. Elderly lady took pity on me. You know, she let me sleep on a pile of crime fiction until I taught myself how to walk.
Wow, that's quite the childhood.
And she died tragically. Right there in my arms, man.
What?
I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the used homeware. And in that moment, I became a child of the streets. I was just 18 months old.
What a tale. What a tale. You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. Was your style informed by your troubled past?
Well, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just it's just too hard.
Of course.
But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader. They call me Mr. Cheese Slice. Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem. recently you've been quite outspoken about the government.
Yeah, fuck
Oh,
the
he
government.
threw away the things.
Fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
Oh my god.
Well, you know, they stole from us. They're taking our money and spending it, man.
Dude, I don't know how comfortable I feel with the government telling me to censor out the news.
In the last couple of months.
So?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah, nah, of course, man, very much so. I just mean, like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
You don't. People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah, I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing, and I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Would you say you worked harder than, say, a farmer or a care worker?
One more sushis? Nice. Awesome, dude.
But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children? Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand where you've placed yourself politically. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of
Or
like...
maybe it's hereditary.
Stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me.
Well, that remains to be seen. But you have given me a very
Okay.
easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful
Jeremy's
for me
getting in.
than it
Jeremy's
was for
getting
you.
in, dude.
So here he is with his hit song, Mrs. Ludlow's Tears.
Oh no, I'm gonna do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is unapproved, is it?
Yeah, you love it.
Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system. What's the worst that could happen? So here he is with a new song. Aren't we lucky? It's Jesus!
First, you're gonna pay
Huh?
You're gonna pay back.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel the elation from your participation. Still two leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julius require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes, I don't need your freaky team.
Jesus.
And I don't need your help to achieve a
Okay, I'm
fucking
getting
dream.
told to censor out a lot here.
So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive. But why would I get out
This is
of bed with no
difficult.
fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention. I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You
Okay, I think I've got it.
same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise, of the crest of the wave. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take his facts, gonna stain it red. Gonna slam it into Peter Clement's motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit. He's
Dude, how much are they making me censor?
time to stone a castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. So this is for the snubs ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks that feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones, ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley, the ones who now finding out their bank accounts are empty, the ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation, the ones who built a business out of dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good
I hope I am on.
evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. And the best of the praise, of the crest of the ways. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into
Yo, thanks, Ollie, man.
fucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to stone a castle with a motherfucking
Welcome, thank you very much. I'll give you a shout out soon.
in the street, set a fire in the building, let him feel some fucking heat. Say you hate to go getters, you're squilling bed getters.
They're making me censor so much, what the fuck?
Gonna take his facts, gonna stain it.
No worries, yeah, thanks for coming, honestly, thank you. Tell me what is new here, hello, I am now. Malfunction glitch. I'm playing not for broadcast. This is actually going to be the last broadcast until I end stream. And oh my god, they're making me censor out so much of a song. I mentioned Disrupt. Hope you guys had a good stream. What is going on? Oh, I'm being told by the government to censor this man's song on the news, which is kind of fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I might agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology.
This game's a lot of audio and I'm quite quiet, so I'm just trying to make sure that you guys can speak a lot.
Some of your notes.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you
Jesus.
and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas.
Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Where are you streaming on, Ivy?
Well, a bit of dangerous language there, sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson for providing our culture spot. Coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
That's the ad.
Dangerous language? Jeez! So yeah, I had to censor his thing. I couldn't understand him. Yeah, sorry, I was saying hi to everyone. Hope you're doing well. This was actually going to be the last broadcast we play until we finish up. And I hope that you guys have been having a good time. But welcome, I'm Null. Feel free to stay if you need to. If you need to lurk, Bo, you can go ahead. Or if you need to leave, that's alright too. This is not for broadcast. It's a game where I control the news. It's pretty funny and also pretty intense in some places. But yeah, I play a lot of random games, and I also E-grade. Damn, dude, that was difficult though. That was fucking difficult. I also play a lot of casual Marvel Rivals. If you guys want to hang out with me, you can find me both on D-Sky and on my Discord as well.
Oh, here we go.
But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well.
Look at him.
If we could just get you in position.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
Second, Jeremy.
Wait, it's these guys again.
Vividly.
And Mr. Harris, and this is Ms. Raiden.
What?
The maths teacher again. What the fuck is he doing back here?
Perhaps a lower order demon.
Yes, it is awfully exciting, isn't it?
Right, okay then. We're going live in 10 seconds.
We'll be going now. No problem. Thanks for coming and saying hi, bees. I appreciate it, honestly. Hope you have a good one.
5, 4, 3.
I'm EPing to get ready. We'll visit my granny. Oh, I hope you have a good time with that.
Familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
And I'll see you later,
Let's
B.
talk about his new show. We're joined by national treasure Tommy Harris, the National Theatre's Philippa Raiden, and National Deficit Jeff Algebra.
It's so lovely to have you all. Tommy, would you like to tell us about the show?
You know what? I'd bloody love to. It's about me. It's about my life.
And where did the idea come from?
So, right, picture this. Their legs akimbo, mid-session, sweat is pouring out of me like an immense hog. And then Cindy comes in, she says, Pete's on the phone.
That's Peter Clement, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, no, he comes to training sometimes. He's actually a pretty good goal sweeper. Anyway, so, yeah, Pete, he says, Toby, can
The shadow messaging me, what the fuck.
How would you like to spread your message of team spirit and cooperation across this fractured nation? How would you like to really make a difference in these desperate times?
What did you say?
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, Jeff, the question on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing here?
Well, after the success of my debut work and all the people that I've touched, I knew that I had a career. I've always been an admirer of Tommy from afar. So when my manager phoned and said that I'd been offered the gig as director, I was ecstatic. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Why did you do that?
I do all my best work with my trousers off.
Yeah, I've been told that too.
No, I wouldn't say so. Right, Tommy, sorry, would you just give us a sense of what the show is actually about?
It's about how hard it's been for me and some of the struggles that I've faced. It's like really getting to the heart of how tough it is to be me. I call it Tommy Harris, Jesus, that was hard.
Patchy. We actually have some clips of the process of the show. Would you mind telling us what's going on here?
Yeah, so the show is built around two things that are very important to me. It mixes scenes from my life as well as epic fantasy retellings of scenes from my life.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
Game is so, there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of things happening.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
Yeah, sorry about my dogs.
Back, demon! Back to the hell!
What the fuck?
Philippa, what's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris?
I will like very well to see this.
Dreamed of treading the boards at medium-scale regional theatres, Megan. And for once, this show really gives me something to sink my teeth into. What's different about this show, then? Tommy, Mr. Harris's show really lets me show my tremendous range as an actor. I've always suffered from typecasting, forced to play the same tired characters in every god.
All you're doing is changing hats.
Taken soap opera, or God forbid, a pantomime. But you know, this show has really let me just go there.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly what is it that you bring to the show.
Good question. I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my
How
steady
though?
hand on the tiller, my arm round
Playing
the
God of War
shoulder
5.
that's really brought the
By
production.
contrast to this. Yeah, Shadow, I got your message. Midway from playing this game. Hope you're doing well, by the way, dude. Hope you're enjoying God of War.
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
Yep. We've got lots of exclusive first-hand experiences of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
And some epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
And am I right in saying this was officially...
This one is Sauce Ball, gotta catch them all. Oh, is that the season news?
Paid for by the taxpayer, which...
Yeah, that's pretty easy question to get on. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that without Advance's support, we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which frankly would have been a travesty.
Yeah, that was nuts.
God, Jesus
Goodness, you do this every night.
Absolutely. It's a metaphor.
For what? And the public are footing the bill, are they?
Too bloody right they are.
It's a metaphor. For what?
I'm barely scraping a profit here.
Amazing. And where can the folks at home come and see this for themselves? We're performing all over the nation. And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that incredible, Jeremy?
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Well, thank you all so much for coming.
God, Jeremy's just so done, dude. He's so done.
That's all we have time for tonight. Join us tomorrow when I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan
What?
Wolf. And from all of us here, have
Oh, tape.
a night.
I can't. It's broken.
That's the ads. Let's get reset for
It's broken. Oh, wait, shit. I need to replace it. Okay, cool. Fucking hell. God damn it, I was doing good. Broadcast complete. I was doing good and then I fucked it up. God damn it. Shit. Oh well. You received a slight dock to pay. Are you kidding me? Oh, wasn't gives me anxiety. Yeah, this game can be quite anxious at times. Okay. Right, I got save and quit there. And then we will continue this. Next time, hopefully. But yeah, this game's really, really good. A lot of you guys have probably noticed that, it's getting a bit more into the suspenseful part of things. So the life stuff's more suspenseful now. And now the government's telling me to censor people Jeremy's asking questions he's not supposed to ask. So it's getting pretty hectic, and it only gets more. This game starts off just as a comedy, and then the more you get into it, the more the darker side starts to reveal itself. Which is why I love it. But we are gonna be raiding now. And we're gonna raid actually. Oh, possibilities. We're gonna raid now. Actually, let's raid Ozu. Let's raid Ozu. We haven't been able to raid Ozu in a while. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed God of War, Vo. Dude. Have you beat the story yet, Shadow, or are you just doing some side quests before on?
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
We're still vassals.
Now, I should hopefully be streaming tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling though. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'll either do a long stream where I'll continue this, or I'll do a short rival stream. Depends on how I'm feeling. Like questing. Nice. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoy doing all of that, man. Yo, let me know. Talk me over Discord. We always do anyway. We were talking about Batman and superheroes and gods a while ago. Yeah, we're gonna raid Ozu. Ozu's very friendly. Please be nice to her. She is someone who does a lot of art for me. And she's very friendly. She's pretty good in English. She mostly does speak Spanish, though. I think it's Spanish at least. But she's doing a lot of art right now. So yeah, we're gonna raid her. Feel free to copy my raid message. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I'll let you know how I'm feeling tomorrow, and if we can continue. Fuck's sake. If we can continue now for broadcast, or if we'll be playing Rivals.
We're still vassals, slaves. We're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Alright. There we go. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.